Hey guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I have an emergency back to school kit for girls. Now I say girls just because I do have some feminine products in here, but really this could be for girls or guys. I don't discriminate over here, but these are basically just things that I feel like everybody should have if you're in middle school, high school, maybe even college. You're gonna be away from your dorm all day at an internship or classes. I think everybody needs to have these because you just never know. And I do actually feel like I'm forgetting something, so if I am, please let me know down below in the comments because that way we can help each other out and that way I can add more stuff to my purse, because some of this stuff I used to carry when I was in high school and a lot of this stuff I just pulled out of my purse just now because you just never know. And in today's video, I'm actually working with Scentbird. You guys know I love Scentbird. I've been using them at this point, I think for like over 2.5 years or close to 2.5 years. I first discovered Scentbird through YouTube. So it's always really fun to be able to work with brands that I already use in my daily life. So thank you Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. I don't really have any other updates to you guys, but I hope this is helpful. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to grab a snack and let's jump into it. So when I was in high school, I used to carry a huge purse. My first purse was actually in 9th grade, Juicy Couture. It was navy blue. I still have it. It's all beat up, but I used to carry my entire life in that purse and I could never live without having perfume in my bag. Like I was always smelling good. Like I would go to the bathroom and just spray a bunch of perfume. I actually had a teacher in homeroom who would tell me to not spray so much perfume because she was allergic. So yeah, I was that extra. So I have 3 new scents to share with you guys. I actually just started using one of these. These are all new to me. I've never tried them before, so I'm really excited because I'm pretty picky when it comes to scents. I like really sweet, floral, girly, feminine scents, and sometimes I feel like some things like they're just a little too strong for me and they don't mesh well with my body chemistry. So that's why I like Scentbird, because you get to like try out new scents without having to like commit to a full bottle. I should probably tell you what it is if you guys don't know. So for those of you who don't know, Scentbird is a monthly perfume subscription service. So you pay $14.95 a month and you get to try out new perfumes, and these are rollerball size perfumes, so it is a 30-day supply. And don't let the bottle fool you, a little bit of this does go a long way. At this point, Scentbird has like over 400 different perfumes on their site, and a lot of them are designers, so you get to try really expensive perfumes without breaking the bank, because we're all about saving money over here on my channel. So I really love everything about Scentbird. I think also the packaging is super convenient for traveling or just like having it in your purse when you're on the go. You don't have to worry about having like spills or anything in there. It's just in a really convenient little case. And I love how these are like rollerball sizes, but you get a spritzer. I can't really stand rollerballs, honestly. I feel like they don't really last a long time on my skin, and I feel like I go through them super quickly because I have to constantly just be reapplying. But with the spritzer, I feel like I actually have like a full size of perfume, you know what I mean? And you can also upgrade your account to get 2 to 3 scents versus just 1. And now you can actually swap out perfume for candles, bath and body products, or makeup as well, which the makeup is, I'm pretty sure, a new feature that did not exist a couple months back. So I think that's really cool. So if you ever don't want to try out a new scent, you can try a different product instead. So I will leave all the details down below for you guys if you're interested in signing up. I actually do have a coupon code. It is just Juicy30. It's not an affiliate code or anything, so if you use it, I'm not going to get commission. It's just a code for you guys to try out Scentbird for only $10 for your first month. So yeah, check down below if you guys are interested. Okay, so let's start off with the perfume. So like I said, I got 3 new ones. I've never tried these before, but I read some of the notes online and I was like, these look pretty good. So the first one that I have is actually the one that I've been wearing the most. It's called Arquiste, and don't judge me with my pronunciation. You guys know I can't pronounce anything to save my life. But this one is called Flor o Canto. Definitely like a florally scent. It's a little bit more of a muskier floral scent than what I normally go to, but it's pretty. It has a slight musk to it, but it does smell like straight up flowers, which I appreciate because I'm very big on floral scents, and this one's really nice. This one actually lasts a really long time on my skin. Like when I was wearing this the past couple days, I'm in the shower and I can still smell it, and I love when perfumes last that long because it's pretty rare for them to last like all day on my skin. Normally I have to reapply, but with this one I don't. Okay, the next one, honestly I got this from my mom because this is a very strong musky scent. Scents like this just don't work with my body chemistry, but they work with her. So obviously my mom is older. She's my mom, so I feel like this is definitely for more mature ladies out there, or mature males, you know. This one is Tom Ford Velvet Orchid or Orchid. I think it's Orchid, but this is very strong. I'm the worst at describing scents, so I will leave the notes of the perfumes on the screen, but very strong. Personally, like I said, I would never wear this on my skin because it just does not mesh well. It's weird because my mom doesn't like sweet scents on her body. She likes more stronger scents, and I can't stand these type of scents on me. They just do not do not flatter me. But if you are older, I think, or if you have aunts or grandmothers or something, I think they would really like this one. Okay, and then the last one that I have, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's called True Lust. I'm actually wearing this one right now and I really, really like it. Surprisingly, I do though, because it does have a little bit slight of a stronger sort of undertone to it, but it's still pulling a lot of orange and floral, which I appreciate because I can't just do straight up musk on my body. But when you first spray it, it smells really clean, kind of like when you get out of the shower and you just smell fresh, but you still smell sweet, which is what I really like about it. And also leave me your favorite perfumes down below. I'm always down to trying out new perfumes. I actually don't have a lot of perfumes in my collection, surprisingly, because it takes a lot for me to commit to a full bottle, so that's why I prefer smaller things like this. So let me know your faves down below. Okay, speaking of smelling good, I have this Dove dry spray deodorant. I always used to carry deodorant when I was in high school, especially when I used to have gym class. I always used to carry the big bottle of spray deodorant with no shame because I really didn't care. I've always used spray deodorant ever since I was in 7th grade and I used to play lacrosse. I don't know how I remember that, but I do. I've never found travel size spray deodorant, so I would just carry the big one. I prefer spray deodorant over any type of other deodorant that I've tried, and I've literally tried so many. I don't know what it is. I just love it. It doesn't stain my clothes, it lasts all day, and it doesn't crumble underneath my arms. So I've talked about the Dove one specifically for like 2 years at this point on my channel, and I love it so much. You just literally spray it. And it smells really good. It's just kind of like a baby powder type scent. It doesn't make my underarms sensitive or anything, and it's just my fave. So deodorant is a must. Obviously get a travel size if you can, if it's a little bit more convenient, but I would carry the big size. Okay, of course, tampons are always a must. I carry tampons with me even when I don't have my period because you just never know. I also recommend, of course, panty liners or your pads, of course, if you don't use tampons. I actually sometimes carry things like this just in case, like if I'm with my cousin or something, or maybe I'm with a friend and they need one. It's always good to just be prepared. So I just carry this small little bag, and I'll leave a link down below to these. I really love the Cherish brand as well. Okay, the next thing is hand sanitizer. This is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm obsessed with washing my hands, and I hate the feeling of my hands being dirty, so if I can never wash my hands, hand sanitizer is my best bet. This one's just from Equate, and yeah, I mean, we all know why we need this. Okay, this next thing is actually something that I recently added to my purse, and I'm actually like really upset at myself that I haven't added this before, because this would have came in handy in so many scenarios in my life. So this is just traditional floss. They do have little floss picks. Honestly, those irritate my gums. I just prefer this kind of floss because I feel like it's better anyways. You can really get in there and take any gunk out of your teeth. So I floss every single day. Flossing is a must. I think especially after lunch or something and you're gonna go and talk to somebody, you don't want to have like food in your mouth. Like, it's honestly so gross. And the worst thing ever is, like, I remember in high school I would be like getting finished talking to somebody and I would go to the bathroom and I would have something on my face, like in my eyes or like in my teeth, and I'm like, they didn't tell me I had anything on my face. So don't be that evil friend that doesn't tell the other person, whether you like the person or not. Don't let somebody walk around with something in their mouth or like in their nose. Like, that's super embarrassing. Be the good friend, be the bigger person, and just tell them. But anyways, yeah, floss is a must, and I can't even tell you guys how many times I've needed this, and it's just like, you know, you don't think you're gonna need it until you need it. Okay, the next thing is the same scenario, band-aids. Very, very self-explanatory, and you don't think you're gonna need them until one day you have a blister from wearing your flats, and then it's like, I can't even tell you guys, I needed band-aids so much this past semester. I remember I got like these 2 pairs of flats from Target. Worst mistake of my life. They were on sale, and I can see why now they were on sale, because they were so painful. And the thing is, when I tried them on, they felt normal, but the minute I started walking in them, like to class, I got like 2 huge blisters from literally a 2-minute walk to class. So I was like, never again. So I had to ask my professor for band-aids, and I was like, this is embarrassing. So always carry band-aids, because if you are in a professional setting, even and you're wearing really uncomfortable shoes, you might need them. And I just have them in this little Ziploc bag just because they're here at my house, but obviously I'm sure that they have like little cases or something that are a little bit more convenient. Oh, how could I forget this? Gum. For obvious reasons, we need gum. I'm the type of person who, I can't tell somebody when their breath smells bad. It's just a very, like, I'm a very awkward person, and I just can't, like, unless I'm super close with you, I can't tell you. Sometimes you can just pop out your case of gum, get a piece, and pray that the person next to you with bad breath will ask you for a piece. Like, that's sometimes what I used to do. And for those of you who can't chew gum, maybe like if you're in a work setting or even in school, I remember, I think it was I don't know if in high school I wasn't allowed to chew gum, but I know in middle school I wasn't allowed to. We'd have to like spit it out. But these Listerine breath strips are a lifesaver. Literally, these are amazing. I carry like 2 of these in my purse because if you ever just want a little pick-me-up with your breath and you don't actually want to chew gum, like I know my mom is like super sensitive like with her jaw and stuff to chew gum, so she always uses these, and I feel like these are amazing. She actually introduced me to these and I love them. So they're literally little breath strips, like it looks like a piece of paper, and you just put it on your tongue and it'll just dissolve, and it feels like you just rinsed your mouth with Listerine. It's so cooling and refreshing, and they have different scents as well, or not scents, flavors. They have like a red one, I think, and I think they have a purple one, but don't quote me. So yeah, I think the 3 or 4 pack of this is like super affordable at Walmart, so get these. These are really good. Okay, the next thing are blotting sheets. I was an oily monster in high school. I used to have like severely oily skin, so I always used to carry the Clean and Clear blotting sheets actually, but I found these like a few months back and I like these so much better. These are the Palladio rice paper blotting sheets. These really absorb every speck of oil on your face, and the thing is that when you apply them to your face and then it absorbs everything, it looks like you just applied your makeup again. So it like really refreshes your makeup and makes it look so fresh. Speaking of blotting, when I was in high school I used to carry more makeup than what I really needed. Like it was not that serious ever. So if I were to go back, I would carry probably like 2 lip products and a blotting powder, and that's it. One of my favorite blotting powders that's super affordable is by Catrice. You can get this at Ulta. It's the Prime and Fine mattifying powder. This is just a transparent one. It's really, really great for just touching up. Again, if you blot and then use this over top, your makeup's gonna look like you never had to even touch it up. So love this one. And then I used to always carry a little powder brush. Like I used to have this like super tiny kabuki brush from e.l.f. I don't know what happened to it. I think maybe I threw it out or something, or I don't know, it got lost. I have no idea. But I used to really like that one just because it was so small. But I also really like this multi-purpose brush from Equate, which you can get at Walmart. It's like $4 and it's great just for touching up because it's not too big, so I think you can fit it in your makeup bag really nicely. By the way, all of this stuff I would definitely carry in like a makeup bag or something, you know, small that isn't too big. Maybe something like this. Like I have this makeup bag right here from It Cosmetics, but something small where you can kind of just like fit everything in and it's really convenient. I cannot live without eye drops, so these are actually just the vials that you can get at like Walmart. I like the vials versus like the actual eye drops. My eye doctor recommended them to me actually because he says these don't have any preservatives in them. They're just like pure eye drops, so I feel like they're better and I feel like my eyes are just more refreshed versus when I use the ones in the little containers. So they just look like this. They're literally just vials like this, and these are great if you have super dry eyes like myself, or if you wear contacts or something. Just, you know, sometimes we just need a little bit of a refresher with our eyes, especially if it's super early in the morning. So I always carry eye drops with me, and even in high school, because my eyes are not good at all. I've always had issues with them, so those are a must. I forgot to show you guys the lip products that I would carry. I always used to like carrying lip glosses versus like lipstick and stuff like that because I feel like it's more convenient and you can just apply it without even having to look in the mirror, you know what I mean? So I love the Wet n Wild Color Icon lip glosses. These are great. The orange one is one of my favorites. It's called Pout of Paradise, and then the other one is called Fly Gal, which is like a baby pink. And then I also love the Fenty Beauty Universal Lip Luminizer. This is such a great universal color for pretty much anybody, no matter what lip color you're wearing. This is like your lips but better. So these are like 2 of my favorite lip gloss formulas and colors. Are we almost done? I think we are. I don't have that much stuff. I thought I had like more things. Okay, I guess I'm saving the best for last. I know what you're thinking, that is so extra, but I've told this story before and I'm going to tell you guys again in case you missed it. But when I was in 7th grade, it was the first day I was getting ready to leave outside to go home, and somebody stopped me, which shout out to him. I'm not going to say his name or anything. I mean, not that he's watching this video, but he stopped me and he told me that I had blood on the back of my pants. I was so sad that nobody told me. I don't know how long it was there for, but I was just so happy that he, you know, was brave enough to tell me, because obviously nobody else did and they weren't going to. So I got home, I cried, I didn't even want to go back to school. I was so embarrassed, so traumatized, because a lot of people have seen, and like looking back now I know why people were like laughing when I was like walking by. So super, super embarrassing. So ever since that day, I was like, okay, I'm not ever gonna let this happen to me ever again. So I always went prepared. Every time I got my period, I would carry like 2 pairs of underwear in my book bag, a pair of khakis, because I used to wear uniforms at the time. So I recommend that to you guys, and honestly, there's no shame in being prepared. So I don't care really to show you guys my underwear, because I love these underwear in particular. These are from Victoria's Secret. These are the hipless or hipster seamless, I'm pretty sure it's what they're called. I'll link them down below. I use a size large if you care, but I love these. I pretty much have every single color because they're so comfortable. I like them just when I'm lounging in the house, when I'm sleeping. They're just really great. And it's like super easy because you can just like obviously roll it up since it's like cloth, and then it's really just like it takes no space. Then I also recommend carrying a pair of pants, leggings, whatever the case may be. Whatever you wear to school, carry an extra pair just in case something bleeds through. I think after that point in my entire like school career, I think I've only ever had something else bleed through like twice, and it was never like super visible, like it was like underneath, so I was able to like go to the bathroom and change and it was like no problem. But like that time it was a lot, so this is a must. So these are just black leggings from Target. These were actually only $7, so super affordable. So yeah, always be prepared. So hopefully you guys take this story serious because it can happen to anybody and you just don't want it to happen to you. But if you ever see somebody with a situation like that, not just that, but just anything in general, just like I said earlier, just be the bigger person and tell them, because that is just really embarrassing, honestly, and it sucks. It really does suck. I mean, it could have been worse, but it sucks. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you think I'm crazy for carrying pants or underwear with me. I know some people used to laugh at me in like high school and stuff. They would say like I was crazy for carrying so much stuff, but that moment in 7th grade, that haunted me. So I was like, never letting that happen again. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of your continued support. I love you all, and I'll see you in a few days in my next one.